Welcome back to the channel, everybody. This is Jake here at Clucky Farms. We're beginning our afternoon. It was raining all morning, or else I would have started it then, but who wants to see it rain all day? Not a farmer, that's for sure. Get the joke? Probably not. We're pulling this whole thing up here. We're gonna head out and go get the applicator. We got the applicator here. We're gonna head out and go get the tractor, bring it in. And we're gonna custom apply about 100 acres over here in these bottoms. That way over there. And to help a neighbor out. And then we're gonna get started on our stuff. We'll try to wrap it up by the end of the week. We'll see what happens. The boys are potentially gonna start planting pretty quick. I don't know when, but maybe tomorrow. We'll see. I got a lot of spraying to do too. Or Dad does. One of us will get it done. Stay tuned. Oh, I almost forgot to. Yeah, we'll put it on there. We'll put it on later. It'll be alright. Alright, let's hook up this bad girl. While we do this, I don't know, y'all, but we're gonna. So let's get started. Jack's a little stiff. Should be our main lines right here. Everything always must be a pain in the butt, shall it? Shall we? Just like that. We're good to go on that part of it. We got Jeffrey bringing us a tank. We'll head over to the field. Get our monitor ready. Get the tank hooked up. Do a bleed off real quick. Double check our hoses and we'll start rolling. See y'all in a few. Well, we're getting along okay. Starting on our end rows. Looking pretty good back there. I don't have any leaks, however you want to call it. A little bit of mud spot for you. Now, a little tiny water right there. There's a pond that sits right up there, so it tends to have a tiny little wet spot right there. But yeah, we should be good to go. Everything's dry enough to put it on. Everything's sealing okay. I checked all my hoses and everything looks okay. So they wanted 180 pounds. So 180 pounds they shall get. Doesn't it just look beautiful? Perfect. You guys see that? Let's give her a little bit more gas. She really slumped me down on that one. That was definitely a wet spot right there. Which, it's so odd, because it's just that 5 feet. Now, I guess it is what it is, but I don't know. We're getting her. We'll keep a move on it. I'll probably update you guys here in a bit, so stay tuned. We'll be back. Oh, there's the old cattle over there. Coming and checking out what we're doing. Just making it smoky. Well, it's officially hot in here. See that? I got the old AC pumping. It ain't pumping nothing. So, should be getting close to running out here. We've been kind of getting along decently okay. Probably around 20 acres done so far. And a long ways to go over there. But, we're getting there slowly, but surely. You guys noticed that spot right there? That was there when we previously got this tractor, then they painted over it. Why? I don't know. But they did. And that is our view for right now. They are getting her though. So we'll finish up this. Gonna end up probably being around 130 acres worth of anhydrous for the neighbor here. And we actually found 100 more acres that we still have to do, so it's gonna be a little bit before we get done with anhydrous. So I want to be planting corn by the weekend if it's warm enough and dry enough, which it should be. But I don't know. We'll see what happens. This is where we're at right now. Well, in other news, I was going to keep rolling. I got back there on the hills, and it went down from there. We hit something hard enough to break this bolt off, and that one. The U-bolt that holds the whole unit on. We snapped it off. So, I kept seeing smoke every 5 feet. It was still working half the time, and I was like, something's not right. And I came back and looked at the knife, because usually you'll have a hole back here. Well, there was no hole. So I started running again, and then it stopped smoking. And then another 10 feet, it started smoking again. I said, well, what the hell? I got out and looked, and I finally realized, okay. Yeah, she's broke. Broke good. Broke real good. Anyway, that'll be it for today, probably. I ain't coming back out here. And we'll find some parts and get back at her tomorrow. So we'll see you in the morning. Welcome back. We're heading out. I woke up at about 5:30 and started putting on some anhydrous, but I got to the hills and it was wasn't feeling the best. I'm still a little damp this morning. Had shower last night. Nothing major by any means, but we're heading out here in the old sprayer. And we're gonna go get this load sprayed off real quick on here before it rains. And then if it doesn't rain, we might go see if we can finish that field of anhydrous and then get to another field maybe. We'll see. The field that we're heading to is one that we were at last time. See, we'll give you guys an update on what the beans look like. It's been warm the past couple days, so they should have grown some more, hopefully, as long as they're not dead. We'll find out shortly. So you guys stay here with me, and we'll see you when we get to the field. If the field's dry enough, we might be bringing a bean planter to the field. I don't know yet. It's been kind of sprinkling on and off today, so never know what's going to hit us. Or I'll find out shortly, so stay with me. Look at that rig behind me. Well, we should go see how the beans are doing, shouldn't we? Let's go find a row out here. It's a lot drier than what we came across last time, that's for sure. A good spot as any. Sure it's still damp underneath. This is what we've been running into. See, it's just chunky. Still needs a little bit. There's our bean right there. Not well you guys can see that, but it's growing. The root's gotten a lot longer. Shove him back in there. The root's gotten a lot longer since I last came here. Okay, I guess that's a good start. But, I don't know. We'll see what happens. We're gonna get this field finished up. You can see the stuff I sprayed and the stuff I didn't spray. Okay. We're gonna hit that. Get her killed. Boys will potentially start planting beans next week. We'll see what happens. Stay with me.
For me, you are the truth that I believe. You are my life, you are.
Well, we're getting across her pretty good. I mean, I wouldn't call it perfectly dried enough to plant yet, but it's very close indeed. Something about the bean ground. I mean, obviously it's not something, it's the cover crops. The cover crops, as you can see, these, all the green, obviously. They hold water, they hold moisture, which is what their job is actually intended to do, is to basically help soil erosion until you kill them. So, holds the moisture in the ground, it doesn't let the water run off, it absorbs the moisture or the water or the rain, whatever you want to call it, into the ground. So they're running a little bit wetter than anything else. I could technically go plant corn today, but it's kind of 50 degrees, it's kind of cool, and well, in order for the boys to plant Monday on beans, because beans are probably just as important to get in the ground right now, if not a little bit more important, we need to get the sprayer ahead of the beans, because the beans cannot come out of the ground and we go spray them after. We have to spray them before they get out of the ground, due to the stuff that we're spraying right now will basically it'll kill anything in sight, meaning if the beans come out of the ground even a little bit, they're dead. So on corn, the chemical that we use, you can spray it on top of the corn, it won't do nothing to it. The beans, we have to get it done before the beans come out of the ground. That's why we're spraying. Anyways, I don't know what the plan is. I'm either going to keep spraying. I'll have to talk to Dad when I get home. I'm either keep spraying or I'm going to go try to do some more anhydrous. If I can get the next 5 acres done on that hillside that was a little too wet this morning, I should be able to push through the rest of the acre. It has wet spots still out there, but it's not really too muddy to put anhydrous on. There was just some, we had a little bit of rain last night, and when I say little, it was slim to none. and it made it damp enough on the clay that basically the knife of the applicator was slicing right through the dirt, but it wasn't wanting to fully seal up my trench, so the smoke of the anhydrous was coming right out of the ground. They call that leaching. It was leaching out of the ground, so I had to stop. I don't want to waste money, but I'd like to go back and get it done. We got about 500 acres of anhydrous to get done yet. I'd like to work all weekend and see how much I can get done. But one step at a time. But we'll see what he says when I get back. I might go try it. If it doesn't seal, then I'll come back and I'll probably keep spraying. So I have a couple options right now. We'll see what happens. Y'all stay with me here for a little while. And we'll see where everybody's at. Our updated sprayer should be here in a week. I think I told you guys already, we traded this one in for a 412R, 120-foot boom, has exact play on it, so there should be some chemical savings using that. This one tends to overlap quite a bit. It is a, can't remember how many sections there is on this thing. I want to say 7, but I'm not positive. So basically, every section on this sprayer is like 5 feet. So if you have to do a 2.5-foot sliver, you're going to be over applying 2.5 feet, whereas the exact apply is every individual nozzle. So the goal is to not over apply and you save money. I'm sure you'll save some, probably not enough to ever pay for the machine, but it is a trade-in and it is a used machine. It's a nicely used machine. So the deal and the interest rate was really good. And the sprayer's been something we've been wanting to upgrade for quite a while. It's been on our list, just because there's nothing wrong with this one, but we wanted an exact apply when we originally bought this one, but they put the wrong boom on it, and we had to get spraying, so we just kept this one instead, got by. And well, the co-op that originally had this sprayer before us didn't take the best of care of it. Granted, any sprayer or fertilizer spreader, it's very corrosive. There's a lot of rust, but it didn't look like they really wanted to try to take care of it at all. And at least on this nicely used one, they did take care of it, so we should have better luck with that one. Wash it, take care of it, try to get the stuff off of it the best we can. But that's where we're at the moment. I already got 80 acres done here, and we will get this emptied out, see what the game plan is. So sorry this video's a little jumpy, but I'm jumping around quite a bit, so never know what we're doing. And we'll see what happens. Next week we hopefully can start planting some corn and start hammering away at that. I think I started around this time last year. I think I actually started today last year, but beggars can't be choosers, so we'll get started when we get started. Well, we're back to putting gas on, and we got the hills finished back there finally. We're about to fold up, and we got to go across the bridge over there and do about, I don't know, maybe 15, 16 acres, somewhere in there. Then we'll head to the next farm. I guess it just needed all afternoon, or I shall say all morning, to dry up. Dad came to try to get the air conditioning working in here. I appreciate that, but it, I guess it's like a regulator valve or something like that is stuck. It's basically whatever temp that somebody set it on one day is what it's reading. And by the way it feels in here, I'm assuming that person was probably me, and they probably had the heat on because we were putting anhydrous on in the fall. That'd be my guess. No, I'm not lucky all the time when I guess, but I'd say I'm probably right on this one. But nevertheless, we're going to push through, try to get this guy's ground finished up, and we'll see what happens. Keep rolling on our stuff as long as it'll seal. But I don't know. We're getting with it. We're supposed to miss this rain, so that should mean all planters in the field next week. We'll get old Mr. Matty B a camera again and get him rolling. See what he has for us. He's had enough time off, hasn't he? I think so. I think so. Long load. That's the first time I've ever said that. Anyways, we gotta sneak across this bridge, go where that tank is, do them 2 little hills. Then we'll head to our next farm, about 120 acres of ours, which is the last of it on this road. And then we gotta head out to either 156 or we're gonna head to Palmyra. Either way, there's a little over 100 acres on both ways to go. So we'll see what happens. See you in a bit.
So we got a little caught off guard by the rain. We left our trucks in the field. We just got the feed truck out. Now Jake's gonna attempt to get truck number 2 out. We'll see if he gets it. Oh. Oh. Uh-oh. Duke's a hazard. Yeehaw! Oh, yeah. That's how you do it, boys. If you like the content, like, subscribe. We'll see you in the next one.